My friends, we are studying the book of Revelation. We are in Revelation 2 today, verses 9.5 through 11. So we are going to finish today Jesus' letter through John to the church of Smyrna. I'm going to start right at about the halfway point in verse 9. And I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. My friends, he is just repeating what he said in John chapter 8, verse 44, when he told the religious elite, the leaders of the Jewish faith, that their father was the devil. My friends, he kept telling people who he was, and they would not listen. He said, no one comes to the Father except through me. He said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. He said, the Father and I are one, and they would not listen. And frankly, it was a lot of Jews that were instigating and inspiring the heavy persecution that the church of Smyrna was being attacked with. So continuing in verse 10, do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you in prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation for 10 days. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. My friends, Jesus is saying that Satan can affect our bodies, but he cannot affect our true life. My friends, do not forget, if you're dealing with trouble and trial and persecution, the devil can affect what happens on this earth, but he cannot affect your eternity if you are a child of God. And that's what Jesus is saying right here. My friends, you're going to go through trial and trouble here. But I tell you what, Satan has nothing to do with what happens after this. And so he ends up in verse 11 by saying, he who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes shall not be hurt by the second death. He's saying, my friends, give your life to Christ. Give your life to me is what Jesus is saying. Be my child. Let me help you. You will gain the Holy Spirit. He will live within you, and no one will be able to snatch you from my hand. My friends, that is as true today as it was when John wrote those words. I love you, friends, and God's got this.